I got the Andrews valve springs in for $27 on eBay, and the guy's got a couple more sets left. So this is the other head off the spare engine. So I'm going to check these valve springs right off the bat. If they're worn out, I'm going to order another set. So there's a quick trick to getting these out quick. Just block those valves off there. Just get a socket like that. Put my safety glasses on. I'm just going to pop these out quick and measure them. I don't want to get the... Hopefully I can do it with these ones. There we go. There's the collars. That just pops right out. This one, the spring came out of. Those ones I had to bang them out. These ones are good. 2.2 inches. That's good. Yeah, you can even feel the difference in height. Okay, the supper bell rang. Had to take off. I should have pulled these valves out when I took apart the other head, because these springs are good. But I'm looking. I don't know if it's just an optical illusion or what, but they seem bigger. A little bit of play there. A little bit of play there. It just seems beefier. These are in good shape. These things are better than new specs. The inner spring is a different length. This one's a little under 2. Inner spring 1.996, and this is 1.99. Pretty damn close. Pretty close to 1.99. She's got an 86 on it. I don't know if this is... Well, it's got a 94 on it too. I don't know. So these new Andrews springs are huge. Like, look at the difference in height. That's what's kind of worrying me a little bit. I went online and see, these are 2.42 inches. The spec is 2.2. .177, not even 2.2. So these are quite a bit taller. And look at this spring. This spring's even taller than this spring. It should be smaller if anything. But I went to an Andrews website, and it says these springs are good with the stock head and with the EV27 camshaft. That's all good. It says there's a kit you can buy with the EV27 camshaft, the springs and the collars and the push rods. Yeah, wait, those push rods, those purple ones I got, those are EV push rods and are identical to the ones they sell anyways. So they say you can use the stock collar, but they also sell a collar that's 50 thou thinner. So if it's thinner, you're getting, it says you get more travel, 50 thou more travel, I guess. So this is the valve that came with the head, not this head, but the one I'm working on. And the inner spring is supposed to fit over this part of the collar right here, like that. This Andrews spring, the inner spring, maybe it fits on there, but I don't know. It doesn't go on. It doesn't go on very easily. If it does, I could see putting this together and that not going over there. See what I'm getting here. 0.7. What's this one? Yeah, that I'm getting 0.7 of an inch on the inside diameter, almost exactly. And this one I'm getting 0.727. That goes there. And then this one, let's see something here. I got two different inner collars. Look at how thin it is on the center of this one and how fat it is on this one. So this one will work with those, with the Andrews cam. I'm gonna measure the overall height here. 0.4 of an inch. .3, about 0.370. So this is a little thinner. Let me just see which part's thinner. 0.1 of an inch there. This is probably yeah, look at this. I think this is an Andrews. These might be Andrews springs in the collar. This is a different collar. See how this collar is all dished out and this one isn't? And it's 50 thou thinner and lighter. This is exactly like the Andrews one they describe. I bet you this won't fit in there. Just wait. No, that one goes with that one. This one goes with this one. See if the keepers are the same. The keeper, the groove looks a little different, but it locks up the same. Totally different size. This is way bigger than this one. Oh my gosh. Oh. Too bad they don't stamp these things. Let me see how this valve feels. This is the spare head. Feels nice and tight. It's got a bigger seating area. Well, I got to think about this now. The stock valve springs are no good. I could go with the Andrews, the new Andrews springs. They work with the stock head and with the E27 camshaft, but they're not working with this stock collar. But they work with this collar, which is 50 thou thinner. It is exactly what the Andrews, or I could order a set of the Andrews. I could order another set of these, an Andrews steel collar, and keep this set together. They're not that much money. I think there's a guy, he's got a couple sets on eBay for $25 or best offer. I'm going to offer him 20 bucks. Might have to wait a few days for it to get in, but that might be the route to go. And then keep these valves and springs and everything looks good for this one to reuse. I could even have that machine down a little bit if I had to. Well, that's the dilemma I'm at right now. Let me leave it for that now. Rerun, what are you doing over there? Rerun. He's digging a hole. Rerun. What? Can you help me? What are you doing up there? Not too much room for you to walk, is there, dog? Uh-huh. Making a mess? Making a mess of all my stuff here? What are you making, a bed? Are you making a bed there? Oh, good boy. I'm not worried about the exhaust side. Anyways, that's about ready. Put the heat lamp on it, heat it up, heat the paint up. Probably put 2 coats on. What do you think, Doug? What do you think? Up here, look up here. Okay, you got your new haircut there. You're probably kind of cold. Shivering, right? We take him in the house. Just putting a coat of paint on there. It's kind of a flat paint, semi-gloss or whatever, flat. So I'm just heating it up with this. I heated up the paint in hot water. Kind of hard to see over here. It's pretty dark. This is the paint that I use. This paint seems to work the best for me, anyways. Get it at AutoZone, that VHT paint. While I'm waiting for that to cure a little bit for the next coat, I'm just loosening off these valve covers. But this back one in here, somebody's put in a tappet bolt, 12-point tappet bolt, rather than these Allen heads. So I'm just trying to get it with this little wrench in here, and I got it loosened off a little bit, but not enough to get my fingers on it yet. Just a pain. It's kind of harder to get at this bike on this FXR because the ignition switch, the ignition switch brackets welded right to the frame here. You know, a lot of them are hanging down here with the horn, and it's a lot easier to get at, but this one makes it really hard to get at it in there. Yeah, you kind of see it back in here. Might get a little swing on the wrench here. So that's what I'm kind of doing right now. I ordered the Andrews valve keepers or collars. I can always go back and use that other set off that other head. They fit perfectly and they're in good condition, but I'm going to try, you know, to stick with everything Andrews, except for the lifters or S&S. That's going to go on there. This is going to go in here. And yeah, these collars, they don't quite fit into that inner spring. Maybe I can spread it or jam it on there, but I'm going to try the Andrews one, see if they fit on there better. If they don't, then I'm going to use the collars off of the spare engine over there. I'll pop them apart. And hopefully when I'm all done, I have enough good parts to build a good engine here. You can see this piston is, somebody broke it, taking it apart. I don't know how you do that, but I ordered a couple new pistons in. A nice matching set, in good shape. Offer the later model, 80 cubic inches. These ones got the embossing in here, the hardened embossing. These are in real nice shape. No dings or dents in these ones. So I'm going to put these ones into this engine, but I got to split these cases because I see somebody has, and they just kind of shoved it together. There's no bolts in it, so I got to pull it all apart, inspect it all, and make sure everything's good on the inside as I bolt it together. I'll put new crank seals in it, and probably new bearings, and I'll build this up to be a nice engine. And I got an idea for a theme bike I'd really like to build. I've been thinking about it for a year or two in a Harley version. I'm still going to do the Norton one, but I'm slowly working on that. I got a really cool idea for a theme bike for this. Really good idea. If I don't know if anybody's ever done one before, but it'd be really popular in the United States, and that's in the future. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to flip that head over and paint it again. Put the cylinder on. Kind of avoid getting dirt down the hole there without it not being on there. Turn. Just gonna put a real light film of oil. I know guys that put them together with no oil. Just what's in the engine. Just a little bit of oil. I'm going to see if I could do this by myself with no ring compressor. Done it before, so I'll try it again. Here. Got the top ring split at 60 degrees, one this way, one this way. Got the new base gasket on. It's a steel one compared to the paper original one. I'm going to try it from the other side. Gonna do one ring at a time. Need my light. Should have my knee pad on. Harley pistons have the Evo engines have a really tight clearance compared to the old shovel heads. Shouldn't have trimmed my thumbnails last night. Oh, I had it in there. Seesawing it, I had it in there. Okay, first ring in there. First ring's in there. I'll get the second ring. Just make sure the gap is still right. Yep. Just the weight of the piston is pushing it down. The weight of the cylinder, I mean. Two rings are together in there. The oil ring should just tap in like that. The steel gasket's got the oil return hole that goes into the other side there. you gotta. There's a dowel pin right here as well too. Just want to get that lined up. That's it. I'm going to turn it over so the piston's at top dead center, so no dirt can get in there, and then I'll cover this up. Going up or down? There. Okay. I just got to remember to stick the 2 O-rings on these 2 studs here. That's where the oil returns through there. Get a clean rag, cover that up. I got the ignition module back in. I may start taking apart this side, because I'm probably going to be 4 or 5 days waiting for those collars to come in for the valve springs. So wouldn't mind getting the other side all done. So yeah, I'll probably pull that apart, get the back cylinder apart in the next day or so, and get that painted, get it all cleaned, everything ready to go. And I'm just gonna be patient, and I could use those used collars off of that other spare head. They look in really good shape, those springs and everything. But I've gone this far, may as well wait a few more days. Okay, that's it for today.